Testing.
All right, let's see if we could just...
Hello?
Wow.
Ooh, okay. Someone tell us if they can hear us. Hold on.
This is something right now. Hold on.
If we're here, this is exciting. If we're not, it's not exciting.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let me go.
This is stressful
This
now.
is very stressful.
Welcome to the cooler, I hope.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Oh, people can't hear us. Why can't they hear us?
Wait, Jalen said we are back.
Oh.
Wait, okay. Jalen is like our tech person right now.
Jalen can hear us.
Okay. He
Okay.
said we're low. Now, here's... Oh, I turn it up a little bit. Jalen,
Hello.
do you hear any music, or is it just us?
That's a good question.
Like, is there music in the background? Jalen is the lifeline
Yeah,
of the
because
cooler right now.
my brother and dad both said they couldn't hear us.
They couldn't hear us? Okay. So, I mean, he could... I don't know. His response is brutal. Like, I need a following text from him.
Yeah, Jalen, text back.
He said it's just us. No music.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. What about your parents? Can they hear?
No.
They still can't hear.
My dad said turn up your mics.
Wait, there's also a delay.
Oh, there is
for
a
them.
delay.
Okay, Jalen, one more thing before we officially start the show, even though like we are on air. Are you on the radio? What app are you listening to this on?
That's a good question.
Just to make sure. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness.
We're here.
Okay.
We're back. We're in the cooler. Ooh,
Okay.
it's been a... Let's take a deep breath together.
Hold on. Let's just... It has been... Stressful isn't even the word I could use to describe what it was like trying to set this show up.
Guys, it's been... I'm like... My heart's racing right now. Racing.
Jeez, man. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
My heart's like literally racing. Like, I wish I could stress if anyone else could hear my heartbeat right now.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. All right, everybody.
Okay, we're here. We're back, guys.
He's using the website.
I think the website's the way to go. That's
not
where
the app.
The app doesn't. Radio FX doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't. Okay, so make sure. All right,
guys. This is WDOM. Oh wait, let me try that one more time.
you could do this. You're a little rusty.
Guys, you're listening to The Cooler on WDOM 91.3 FM, Providence College Radio. I'm Cheese.
I'm Veg.
That's Veg. Oh, I had to break that one out for a minute. I haven't said that in a long time.
I don't even know. Is that how we did the intros before?
That's it. Guys, it's been like literally 10 months since we've had a cooler.
Wow.
Boy.
I don't even know what to feel in this moment.
There's so much going on. It's a big day, guys. It's pouring rain outside. It's windy as crap. It's super not a good day. We have a senior event. The cooler tonight, for those who are concerned or sad, it's going to be short no matter what. Because we got to get all dolled up for a dance in about 45 minutes.
Wow. Jeez. Let's just take a second.
Oh my God, my mic's
The last time... Oh, don't break the mic.
breaking something.
The last time,
boy.
Cheese, that we were in this booth together, Jack Frost was nipping at our nose.
He
It was
sure
Christmas time.
I broke something. I don't know what I did.
Well, maybe not the best thing to say over the air.
I'm just kidding.
Of all the execs that are listening to our show all the
I
time.
didn't break anything.
No, I don't think it's broken.
No, it's not broken. I just
You just
can't
had
get
to
the
tighten
little
it a
wiggy
little bit?
thingy back on.
Sure,
There
why
we
not?
go. Nope. Anyway.
Yeah,
Frost.
the last time we were here, Jack Frost was nipping at our nose.
Yeah. I was packing up.
You were packing up to go to Copenhagen.
That I was.
And you went to Copenhagen.
That I did.
You made it back in time.
Thank God.
You made it just in
Just
time
in the nick of time for the cooler. Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, so much has happened.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
It's been a minute.
It's been at least few months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. This is so crazy right now.
Guys, for the loyal listeners, my brother did just text me, remember the Ed Sheeran car cooler episode? And I think we do need to acknowledge
sure.
that.
We could talk about that for a second.
Is that where we're going first?
Well,
We have so much to discuss.
so first off, we did, for anyone who was wondering, avid fans of the cooler.
Sure.
One,
All
two.
9 of you.
Yeah.
I like that we can see how many people are listening. What's up?
How many people are listening?
9.
9 people.
I feel like
in
I liked when
theory.
I thought that it was 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If we just see like 50 listeners pop up on
I
our
would
screen,
scream.
I think I'd freak out.
Yeah. I'd be like, go home.
Yeah. So over the summer, Lucia and I, we saw Ed Sheeran
Yeah, wait, twice?
twice.
Yeah.
We're not going to rehash the story.
Oh, no, that would not be. If you are a really deep cut listener,
You would know.
you would know, and you can contact us if you want to listen to it's called The Cooler After Dark
Yeah.
because it was like 1 a.m.
Jalen, our tech guy, has said that we need to turn the mics up just a little bit more.
Turn it up more. It feels so loud in my ear.
I don't know.
Is it loud in your ear? Maybe I don't know.
Geez, we got a weekend ahead of us right now.
And we're already halfway through.
We're already halfway through. Geez. Okay, so listeners at home, in the car, or wherever, this is Providence College Radio.
You better believe it.
And here at Providence College, there's a little thing called Senior Rain Weekend. And that's basically where the seniors get to go out, get all dressed up in tuxes and dresses.
Yeah.
You know,
Formal attire.
it's like the
black
Met
tie.
Gala of Providence.
It is low key.
And everyone, so like everybody gets dolled up to go to this nice little
Yeah.
setting. So yesterday
It's
was
only
a tent.
seniors.
Only seniors.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a tent that we were in. That was fun, you know?
Yeah, it was outside on a lawn. There was like a little dance floor. It was fun.
Yeah.
We were in like cocktail dresses and like suits and stuff. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was like a little chilly, but
Yeah.
the warmth of the fun made it
No, what are you going
warm
to
me up.
do? Wow. This is,
I'm not stressed, but I'm certainly like not prepared for this.
yeah. What, the cooler?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think it was going to work.
No, I didn't. Guys, when we walked in here, it's like it doesn't seem seamless because we came on like 15 minutes late. But the setup of doing this was incredibly seamless compared to the last time we tried to do this.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, here's some inside baseball, you know?
That's what you said.
The
that.
first episode of The
Inside
Cooler is when
baseball.
I said that same term to talking about stuff about this
Yeah.
radio organization here at
wow.
Providence. So I'm going to do it again. So a little bit of inside baseball. We changed the whole setup. I'm not going to say we because this wasn't.
This is WDOM.
We're not the exact.
This is
They
not
changed
us.
the whole setup. So if you're inside the booth, it's a whole new board. It looks fancy, but it's tough. It was a little tough to figure out.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear me, so I have no concept. It's just different, and it's a new like Radio FX isn't it anymore. There's like a whole new setup. Hold on, I'm gonna get my water.
So, anyways, so we last time we were supposed to have the cooler like 2 weeks ago at this point, because last week I was away. I'm a part of Student Congress,
Boo.
which it sounds nerdier than it actually
Oh, it
is.
just
It's
sounds
not that nerdy at all.
I
Well,
wouldn't say that.
that's not a nice word. So the week before that, though, like 2 weeks ago, we tried to do the cooler, and we were going in there like vibes are ready to go,
Yeah.
and we were like, we can figure this out. It'll be fine.
Do I look like a bar mitzvah DJ right now?
Yeah, the way the headphones are set
I
up.
just
Sure.
don't want to just like squash my hair. Okay.
So we get in there, and boy, did we not know what we were doing at all. We did not know nothing.
We walked in like super.
there was buttons we just didn't know what they meant.
Well, they said, "Oh, we got a new soundboard," and I don't think we understood what that new soundboard would look like. And it looks, I mean, beautiful. Like it's a gorgeous little thing, but there's a lot more buttons. There's a whole new it's a whole new setup. So we just weren't prepared at all.
Yeah.
There we go.
And honestly, thinking about that just give me PTSD. I don't
Yeah.
even like want it. That was like so awful.
Oh, it wasn't good.
But we're here. We're back. The cooler has returned.
It's chilly in
It
here.
is here. Cheese.
What's up, Veg?
In cooler fashion, I think we should start out with a question.
Let's do it.
Something that we could talk about, chat about.
Let's chat.
You know, if we had some
Yeah.
hot cocoa, you know, mix the marshmallows in on.
Can we do sound effects like we used to? I don't know. I don't know. If
I
wanna
don't
try.
know.
I don't think
I would love to try, but I don't know if we should, because I would just go straight to Spotify and a little bit,
would too.
a little bit inside baseball. We're not supposed to do that anymore.
They said it's illegal.
Oops. We're trying to be a more serious radio station,
That's kind of funny.
so they're saying that we can't use Spotify.
Losers. Just kidding, love exec.
No,
Thanks for
yeah.
letting us have a show.
But yeah, I appreciate that. No, yeah, I mean, probably not. Probably no sound effects. We can go send some stuff in. They could like clear it or whatever
Yeah.
the process is.
Yeah. If anyone has a CD that has the sound of a crackling fire on it, please
Yeah.
let us know.
Please send that in.
It's actually critical.
Yeah,
Or
please.
perhaps the Home Depot sound
Sure. Oh, that was a good one too.
or the Seinfeld theme song. Any of those
Those three would be great.
critical.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would be great. If you could just burn those on a CD and send them in. You know? I guess that's how we could legally do it, even though I don't know. So anyways,
I think that's also just like pirating. I don't think that's legal either.
sure, why not? Yeah. All right, so let's get to a question here. To get back into the cooler fashion of things, Cheese,
What's up?
your mother
My mother.
brought up an excellent question to us. Do you remember the question?
When we were at breakfast?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I do remember the question. Do you remember the question?
I remember the question.
Okay.
When food arrives, okay, so here's
You're out to dinner.
close your
Set the
eyes.
scene.
Think about this.
Okay.
Anyone who's
Not me,
listening,
I'm
close
like-
your eyes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 12 p.m. You go out to a diner.
Noon. Okay. 12 p.m. Yeah.
12 p.m.
Yeah.
Go to a diner. It's brunch time.
Yeah.
You know, maybe your friend orders an omelet. Maybe someone else orders like a sandwich. It's brunch.
You get
No rules.
like a fruit cup and some yogurt.
You get a fruit cup and some yogurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's just say like someone's food doesn't come, but everyone else's food comes. Do
Yeah.
you start to eat or do you wait for the person?
If you the omelet, the hot omelet is sitting in front of you.
It's steaming. And you know,
it looks good.
nobody wants a cold omelet.
Absolutely not. Cold eggs are the worst.
No one wants a cold omelet.
Are you sitting there and being polite and waiting for the food of the fruit cup that hasn't arrived yet? Or are you chowing down on your hot food? I don't know. I think I watched in The Office once. They said if it's hot food,
You should eat it.
you eat it. And if it's cold food, you wait. But
Like out of respect, then I feel like you shouldn't eat. You know?
I also, again, I'm the same way. But I think the overall rule is you have to wait for the person whose food who hasn't come to say, please, everybody
yeah,
eat.
please.
But if that person doesn't say, everybody eat, you're screwed. You just sit there and let your food get cold.
Yeah.
But, like, why are we putting all of our expectations of warm food on what if a person doesn't have good manners? I was recently out to, like, breakfast with someone,
Yeah.
a bunch of people, and God, I hope she's not listening right now. I don't know. But this girl kept, like, leaning over me, like, to get napkins and stuff. But it wasn't like, excuse me, Lucia, could I get a napkin? She was, like, just sticking her arm out, like, directly in front of my face. And I was like caught off guard every time. I was like, you could say, excuse me. Like, you could say, like, manners or something.
Sure.
So, anyway.
Wow.
Maybe I'm just too my mother's daughter when it comes to mismanners.
Yeah, I feel like the rule is let the person say it. But then if you are the person with the food, you'd be like, no, please. I'm sorry. No.
You
know?
would say, no, don't eat. Wait for me.
No. I mean,
Oh.
let's just say like you got your food,
Yeah.
right? And then I was like, please eat. Is there any incentive on your part to say, no, I'm going to wait?
Is my food hot?
Yes.
No, I'm
You're not going to, you're
food.
eating your food?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I would offer you a bite.
Wow.
I would always, that's what we did when we went out to breakfast. I offered you a bite of my hash browns before your omelet came. I would certainly offer a bite to the person who doesn't have their food, but I would eat my hot food. Yeah.
Jeez, it's oh my god.
It's good to
I
be
can't
back.
believe we're here. Like
I know. I kind of want to open the blinds again. Have
you
we
want to
shut
open
them?
the blinds?
Well,
Yeah,
we shut-
if
yeah.
you want, sure.
I feel like now that we're settled, we can do it.
Yeah,
Do you want to?
I guess it's up to you.
You close them. It's your call. Keep them down.
Let's keep him down.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep him down.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep him down. Yeah.
Okay. We don't have ads anymore, right?
We don't have ads.
That's
no.
what's spooky.
No, we don't.
That's what's really weird.
Yeah, we have to like.
Because what do we fill with that extra?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
This is going to be a pretty short episode today.
Thank God.
Yeah. So tonight, big night of pro. You know what's crazy?
What's up?
This is really all just inside baseball. I mean,
Yeah.
10 listeners now. We picked up a listener.
Are your parents listening?
That's a great question.
Is Jalen our
I think my mom is.
Hi, Reggie's mom.
But this is okay. I was like, we're still going to talk some inside baseball on this because we might lose some of these 10 listeners. I feel like there's at least one person in here that like doesn't. It's just a random person.
If you are a random person or not, I started the line. You want to call in too? Should I say the call? Are we ready for call-ins at this point?
You know,
or should we keep this just the two of us?
Well, here's the thing. Now that you actually bring up a great point on that. I don't know what button to press for the caller as well. Or did
you
you
remember
just
last year? I would just
you always just put the mic there?
Speakerphone, yeah. I would just put the mic up to it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess we could do that. Give the number out, Cheese.
Okay.
Why not? This is like a. Yes, this is a cooler episode, but this is like the most like trial and error episode we've ever done.
We also
we're not ready for this episode.
We're not ready. There's so much going on outside of the cooler today.
Yeah, listen.
I wrote a paper today. I submitted a paper today.
You submitted a paper today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The cooler itself, the entity of the cooler, if you just think about the box that is the cooler.
Yeah.
It's wired shut. It's rust
it's closed.
all around. It's completely closed.
WD-40. It needs like a little like a
wrench.
No, what's
not a
like
wrench.
a chisel?
A chisel.
It needs
sure.
like a chisel.
Yeah,
crack that thing open.
Yeah, and there's so much going on outside of the cooler right now.
Yeah,
like once you step into this radio station, you're in the cooler.
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do about it. You're in the cooler.
Yeah,
but there's so much happening outside of the cooler today.
Yeah, and
the fact that to all 10 of our listeners, we always try to come prepared.
We do our best. We talk about the cooler beforehand. We'll text about topics and other things.
But
not today.
To be honest, today when I walked in, I was like, it's not going to work.
You didn't think it was going to work?
I didn't think it was going to work.
I had faith.
I didn't have faith.
Here's some insider baseball. I watched the entire video at 1 a.m. that
there's a tutorial video.
Member Austin, shouts out to him. Doubt he's listening, but he sent us a video 1 a.m. and I was up right in the midterm, so I watched the whole video because I was procrastinating my midterm.
It'd be so funny if he actually is listening and
I would love it.
He calls in to tell us that we're cut from WDM.
You're dumb. You're done
because we're leaking too much inside baseball.
Could you imagine?
It's so funny. I know we have the blinds down, but whenever the blinds are up.
And people see it
because it's like a glass house in here. For anyone who doesn't know, it's just all windows.
Yeah,
and
we're in the middle of the Slavin, the student center.
Yeah, and when people walk by, and by the way, Slavin is the student center. It's packed. It's jumping.
It's
There's
not
always
usually
people.
As packed on a Saturday afternoon,
right?
But sometimes.
And most of the time we see parents walk by, and they always look into the booth.
Oh, yeah, because they envision their own kid in there.
They look at us like heroes in a way. They're like, oh my God, look at them.
Yeah.
Having
a radio show.
And this happened 2 weeks ago when we were trying to set up the cooler. And it was just funny because we had no idea what was going on. We were freaking out. We
couldn't get it started. Turns out to be, important to note, not our fault. That was an issue, more insider baseball. That was an issue with
we got to lean away from this inside baseball thing. We've been doing too much of that this episode.
It wasn't WDOM's problem. It was I think a broadcasting, just working out the kinks of Radio Co, which is what we use now.
But this is
but we thought it was our fault. We thought it was our fault because we didn't go to a meeting thing first.
This is a very trial run episode of the cooler right now.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Cheese.
What's up?
We might as well just get into this for a little bit. So you were gone. You were in Copenhagen.
Yeah,
you
I
were.
was.
You were. I mean, you were out there.
Yeah.
What was favorite food you had in Copenhagen?
I mean, the pastries.
Sure.
There was this place called St. Peter's Bakery.
Okay.
Bakery, not bakery.
Okay.
And they had the most incredible pastries like I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
Also, like eating fish there. I'm not a huge fish gal, but I got really into smoked salmon when I was there, just because it was like really actually fresh smoked salmon. There's a traditional Danish dish called smørrebrød. Oh, why did that just happen? Okay. So the computer turned off. I got nervous. There's a thing called smørrebrød that's usually, it's like rye bread.
Yep.
And then they usually have like a lemon butter, and then smoked salmon and like capers. That's like the traditional like peak smørrebrød. But they have all different kinds. It's basically like toast and like an open faced sandwich.
What?
And I loved them.
What was partying like there compared to the United States of America? Providence?
I went out with other American students most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like going to like, it's a lot like people went out a lot later, and I mean it was like very interesting because it's funny to like start like drinking here now again at like 8 p.m. because like we wouldn't start getting ready to go out until like 10:30. We would like leave around midnight to go out, and then like I would get back. I always loved it because I would get back at 4 a.m. classic, which was 10 p.m. for you guys. So I would always call care package at like 4 a.m. and it was like 10 o'clock for her. She's like, "What the hell are you doing awake?" And I was like, "It's 4 a.m. Why aren't you awake?"
That's so funny.
Yeah, but that was usually like 3. They'd get back like 3 or 4, which like now I'm like, I literally could never. But it was just like going out later. Drinks were way more expensive, but also way stronger. Yeah.
Wow.
It was fun. It was cool to like, I went to a couple of like different types of bars and stuff, and they were very like, there's a lot of like smoke machines and like a lot of EDM music. Like they really like electro stuff, which is not my speed, but it was pretty funny to like go into actual clubs.
Yeah.
And just like listen to like EDM, and it's like bumping.
Yeah.
Electronica. But then there was like a couple of like very Americanized bars that I would go to because they played American music. But most places played American music from like 10 years ago though, which is like my time, right? Like I would love to hear Party in the USA, you know, or like whatever. But like they were not playing like new, like, you know, Drake or whatever.
Were the people there, were they like nice to you guys? Or they like, Americans?
It was they were either usually really, really friendly or like really, really rude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like sometimes I would walk in. So here's a fun fact. In Danish, to say like hello when you walk in, you say hi, but it's spelled H-E-J. So you'd be like hi. That's how you say it. So
really?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Say, like, hi. There's like a little.
But it sounds like the same thing.
It's like hi. Yeah. Same thing.
So do I even need to like remember
here's
that?
The thing. I mean, no, that's just how you say hello in Danish. Here's the thing though. Anytime I walked into a restaurant or anywhere, I would say hello. So they knew I was speaking English and not speaking Danish. Because I wouldn't want to say like hi, because then say hi like you sneaker dance, or like
you sneaker dance?
You snacker dance, because like I speak Danish. Or you snacker engelsk, which is I speak English.
When did you learn this?
I had to take a Danish class.
You took a Danish class?
Yeah, I got an A in it.
Wow, you remembered all of it? Most of it?
I could tell you the names of some like fruits and vegetables.
Sure. What's the funniest one? The funniest name? The funniest like word? That just sounds fun. Like,
I have
to
no
say.
idea.
No.
I definitely couldn't remember one. Strawberries, horde bear.
Horde bear.
Which is like whole bear. It's like that.
Oh.
So it's like, you know, whore.
So go on. Go on.
Yeah, so we'd have to walk in and be like, hello. so they knew we speak English.
Okay.
And like everyone in Scandinavia, there's like a huge push starting in like kindergarten to speak English, which is different than most of Europe, where it's like second grade. So Scandinavian countries are like a lot more fluent in English than other places, on average. And usually people were pretty friendly. Like they'd ask. The program that I was with and I lived in the center of Copenhagen, which was different than a lot of my friends and stuff who had to like take the metro and whatever. But I lived in the center, so like I could just like walk around, and I lived one street over from like the biggest shopping street in the city. So I would just like walk down there all the time and like go to the stores and stuff. And sometimes people would be like, "Oh, you're from America," and they're like the States. They'd always say, "Oh, you're from the States," and I'd say, I'm from Boston or whatever. And then people would usually like, they would either be like, again, like super, super friendly. They'd ask us all about my program because everybody knew this program. It's called DIS, and a lot of people know, they would call it DIS, and everyone knows DIS because it's like, it's been established for like 70 years or something. Or the alternative is like, I would be basically like, I'm from the States, and people were like, I don't care. Like, get out of my store.
So they're like pretty rude.
Sometimes.
Wow.
You could definitely tell sometimes when like you'd play the like American card and they'd be like, they don't care for it. And I wonder if that's also just because they knew we were students. Dog, your shoes are like demolished.
Yeah, my shoes are really messed up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they've been through a lot.
You
Go
need
on.
new shoes. Anyway. That's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
You should have visited me. Guys, Reggie and I would FaceTime, and I told him to come out to see me for spring break, and he didn't do it.
I didn't have like an updated passport.
You didn't?
No.
I
So
did
even
not,
if I
you did
wanted
not
to-
say that to me. That was not part of the reasoning.
Well, I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought I could get that thing like,
Do you have an updated
quick.
passport now?
Nope.
Do you know how long it takes to get a passport?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
You need to get one of
Yeah,
those.
I got it. Well, listen.
Weren't you going to go to London?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
Your unpreparedness
listen,
terrifies
my
me.
mom's been telling me this for a long time. You gotta
I
get that
agree with your
updated.
mother.
Just never got around to it. But I should probably start now for sure.
It's like a very easy thing to do.
Oh, yeah. But it takes a while, right? Yeah.
They have to mail you a new passport.
Yeah. So it's going to take
It takes
a little
like
bit.
6 weeks.
Oh, sure, yeah. So that's why, in hindsight, it wasn't going to work anyways.
Gee.
So,
Okay.
but
Anyway.
I got 11 listeners now. Look at that. Look at this.
Reggie and his expired passport.
Yeah, it's bringing in viewers. Wow. Okay. Cheese. We got 10 minutes left in the show.
Oh my god.
Here's
I
another.
want to go longer, but I think we can't because of
cannot.
the basis of Reggie's hair.
Well, yeah, it's got to air dry.
Oh
Just to give a little insight inside the booth right now, I have a mirror set up right in front of me.
Yeah, he does.
'Cause I'm
Let's talk about who's really the getting ready for the dance right now.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
No,
Yeah, Reggie's got a mirror in front of him checking his hair every 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, of course.
Although
Yeah.
last night I kept getting mad at him because Reggie pulls down his hair, but it just pulls the curl down. Like it hurts your curl. Oh.
Why is the dashboard paused? Can you resume it?
Yeah.
This is so weird. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a whole thing set up right now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
My gown is also in this room on a hanger right now.
yeah, we literally like
We're kind of
just
thrown together.
we turned this booth into a nest.
Yeah.
I mean, we have like you have your dress.
I have my dress. I have like a backpack with like all of my makeup, all of my stuff because I'm getting I'm getting ready in Reggie's room today, whether he likes it or not.
I
We're
have-
in the vicinity of your apartment.
I have my mirror set up right in front of me to make sure my hair is drying properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because I also have very temperamental curly hair,
Yeah.
and I just don't care. I mean, I care. Like I have a clip in my hair right now, but I also washed my hair. I washed my hair 5 hours ago.
Wow. 5 hours ago you
Yeah.
washed it.
I
Wow.
got up, got right in the shower. 12 o'clock. Routine was happening.
So there's a lot of things right now that are
Yeah.
just impacting the cooler
Yeah.
unintentionally.
Yeah.
But it's
God,
here.
I wish we could go for 2 hours.
We cannot go for 2 hours
This
today.
was-
We got
I
too
wa-
much to do today.
I wanted to do it. Reggie was so anti the idea, but I wanted to come in Reggie in his tux, me in my like full length.
Well, yeah,
dress.
I thought that was a funny idea.
I think
but
we should have done it.
practically.
And then I would have just done my makeup. The thing is, I keep saying, like, I could have done my makeup on the cooler. But when I start doing my makeup, like, I can't speak. Like, I will just be like, I'll be mid-sentence and I'll be like doing
That's funny.
eyeshadow. I'll be like, don't talk to me.
All right. We have 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
We have a literal time clock now.
We really
that
do. It's
tells us
kinda
how much time
stressful.
we have left. Yeah. And it's like in red, like it's a bomb.
Yeah, it says time.
So with this remaining time, I say that we open up the cooler.
Let's open her up.
Well, it's going to take a little bit to get her
If
open.
we can.
It's going to take a little bit to get her open.
Yeah.
It might take at least a minute just to open her up.
Yeah.
She's been shut for a long,
How are we going to get her
long
open?
time. See, that's you. That's you. That's all you. You got to figure this one out. You always open up the cooler.
I do.
'Cause we got a question in there.
Do we?
We do.
I was not informed.
You don't remember the question?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
You got to open up the cooler though.
Oh boy, we gotta get like a hammer in there. Or
You
just
gotta-
like a little like a. Can you hear that?
I don't think
No,
we can hear that.
wait. Me banging on the.
She's just pounding the table.
Okay, ready? Here it comes.
You gotta move away from the mic a little bit.
It sounds like a dying cat.
Oh man.
The cooler can barely open right now, guys. Just
So-
let it be.
Today's question.
Yeah.
Today's question from the cooler.
You don't remember it
No,
either.
no. I do. I
Okay.
swear to God, I do.
Okay.
Okay. How many ducks?
Oh my god. I forgot. How many ducks?
How many ducks?
Yeah.
How many ducks
How many ducks?
will it take to take down a rhino?
Yeah.
That's the question
That
for
is the
today.
question. How many
How
ducks?
many ducks?
Like regular size, regular
Regular
average
ducks.
ducks can take down the average rhino.
How many ducks will it take?
How big
This is
the
under the
average
assumption that the ducks have their normal duck capabilities.
rhino? Right. There's nothing happening.
But they also, they have incentive to fight the rhino. How many ducks will it take? Now, Lucia right now is searching up the size and the weight of a duck.
Nope, dino.
A what?
A rhino?
A rhino.
Dino.
Oh. All right, so rhinos are how?
On average, their height is between 3.3 and 5. Wait, that's so short. What? No. Oh, yeah, their height is between 3.3 and 5 feet, and their length is between 6.5 and 13 feet, and their weight is a casual 1,300 to 3,000. Nope, 2,000 pounds.
So are we saying like over 5,000 ducks?
You
Or
think over
under.
5,000 ducks?
That's a lot of
That's
ducks.
a ton.
That's a lot.
I'm thinking like maybe 700. You were
700
saying
ducks?
5,000 ducks?
Well, think about how many ducks are just going to get squashed by a stomp. Like, he could just run through, swing his little
yeah, but they
horn
can
around.
fly. Ducks fly.
Ducks can fly.
And they can like peck your eye out and you're done.
I mean, I guess.
But they don't have a beak.
I don't know. I feel like a rhino could kind of fight through that. Even if it lost both of its eyes, I feel like it would still kind of like fight through it.
Imagine a duck getting like
Jalen
impaled.
has said that the Ducks are not winning this. Now,
Under no circumstances.
I think there's a number feasibly
Yeah,
that could take out. You know what I mean? There is a number.
There's no way that 1,000,000 ducks wouldn't kill a rhino.
Exact. But
Like,
how?
What do you mean?
But how do the ducks kill the rhino is the question. I mean, like, do they even have the capability to break the skin of a rhino? Because the skin of a rhino is very tough.
Oh, it's like a
It's like tough. So it's like, what do they have to break through the skin? What can they do?
Have like a bill, like a duck bill. that
Yeah,
can,
but like, that's just not enough.
you don't think they can like eat the side of a rhino?
Jalen said they're going extinct. I think Jalen is
The
suggesting that-
ducks?
yeah.
Like infinite amount of ducks. It's not happening.
I guess he's saying that. I mean, if we put the whole species against one rhino, they're not making it out.
I think that's a ridiculous claim.
You
and
think-
Jalen's wrong.
Well, Lucia, defend your take. Why is it ridiculous?
Well, my dad agrees though. He said ducks are not angry enough. An infinite number of ducks wouldn't even get the
But-
rhino's attention. But that's not.
Well,
that's-
Dr. Cataldo, I appreciate that. One of the loyal listeners.
Loyal
but I do
listeners.
think if we put the stipulation of that the ducks have motivation,
Right, the ducks are pissed
that they're
off.
angry. Yeah, they're angry.
I think
Can
some
they
ducks
figure
are
it
taking
out?
down a rhino.
We got 3 minutes to figure out an answer, and then
my
we're cut
God.
off. They're just going to end
Are
the
we
stream.
cut off at that point? It just goes back to the
Our
playlist?
audio is just, I don't know if the music's going, but we're getting cut off in 3 minutes, whether we like it or not.
I see.
I really do think it's a tough one because I don't know how much a duck could really do damage wise to a rhino.
Yeah.
When you think about what a duck is bringing to the table. Can you search up how can a duck kill you?
That's a good question.
Because that's so we can just understand its capabilities.
A person? Like a human?
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh.
Just yeah, you might as well. What do we got? Anything?
A person?
Can ducks
Wait.
harm humans? Can ducks?
It is extremely rare for a duck to attack a person as prey
Sure.
animals. Their main defense is to run or fly away. Why do ducks attack people? If they're being territorial, they often become aggressive towards people and pests.
But I don't know if
pets
they
as
can.
well.
It's a tough one.
Here's the problem. Ducks and rhinos are not in the same climate. So
Sure.
I'm envisioning a bunch of ducks, I don't know, like flying out to like Africa and then like messing around with a rhino. So then it's like way hotter for them. The temperatures, they're at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie says, which I don't disagree with, infinite amount of ducks just by piling on top of the rhino. A sheer weight of ducks would squash the rhino completely.
That's a great. Hold on, Carrie.
That's an incredible. Thank you, Care Package.
That's an excellent opinion. Now here we go. An infinite. There's a big smile on Cheese's face right now, guys. If you're a new listener, can we go back to the tab of the listeners?
Yeah.
If you're a new listener right now, Care Package is Cheese's girlfriend.
That she is.
So that's a great point. With an infinite amount of ducks, please.
That's so true.
Say the
Carrie.
number. Say the number. We got 2 minutes.
We have
Call in.
401
We got 2 minutes left.
2091.
2 minutes left.
401 865.
If you want to call in and make your claim, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
2091. No,
One more time. Start from the top. Read the number again.
401 865 2091. Call in and make your claim. I don't know if I'll be able to remember how to turn it on, but
Probably one of the most intense
we have to
finishes to
come
the
back
cooler.
to this. Oh my god.
Okay, and Jalen is saying no shot the ducks are going to pile on like that. The rhinos.